Enchanted Battle Axe collection. Ooh. Sheesh. Look how many more I have. Yo, what's going on? Now, the footage you're seeing here is me taking 20 minutes to do Chaser. Maybe not 20 minutes because it did take me 8 minutes to run over to the boss room, but 12 minutes to fight the boss. And in the end, the end will genuinely surprise you, so just watch till the end. But we're here to talk about today's update. Now, in my opinion, right, you don't have to share the same opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments or whatever. But in my genuine opinion, I think that this is the worst update that Deepwoken has dropped. I mean, some of these changes don't make sense. Like, I'll list some examples. We'll start with Chime of Conflict, probably the most focused on update this patch. Now, they added an MMR system. I love it. It's great, right? You get to see who the sweats are, the people who don't get off the game, whatever, right? The issue comes in whenever, instead of dropping the update all in one go, without testing any of the updates, you guys just release it. You guys just released it. The new map is horrendous. It's so bad. It's just trains, and you get to walk through half of the map. What stops people from running? Like, you fall halfway, you fall half the time, and if not, the other person runs. Who let the map designer cook? Don't let him cook. In all seriousness though, you could probably make it look a lot better by just removing a couple of the trains in the middle. But aside from that, that map just, in my opinion, it's not it. Now, don't even get me started on how inconsistent the update was. Today at 12:44 p.m., you dropped a huge update list. An hour later, you fixed a talent. An hour later. After that, almost another hour later, you changed things that you originally had for Chaser. Knowing full well that people were gonna, you know, try to figure out, like, oh, what's Chaser's boss fight like now? So you had people fight Chaser at an incredible amount of HP. People who ran him solo died. They just died. Like, you're gonna see in this clip, like, how it took me genuinely 12 minutes to kill Chaser. Like, how does it make sense? You took an hour for this? To change some values inside of a script? I feel like it shouldn't have taken an hour. However, I'm really glad that you guys, like, up the loot from both Chaser and Skyon, or whatever you want to call him. But the fact that you took this long, almost 2 whole hours since the update dropped, it's ridiculous. Let me go over some more Chime of Conflict stuff. You guys focused on an MMR, right? So people have ratings now, right? More competitive. You get to see what's more in the meta. But you guys don't fix Chime of Conflict itself. There's so many bugs with it. Half the time, if you lose 3 skulls, you don't get sent to depths. You have to manually log out and log back in. Sometimes, whenever you ready up, you won't get teleported. You'll just be stuck on a loading screen. I mean, half the stuff here just kind of makes it look like you didn't even play test the update before you released it. Like, how do you know half of this stuff works? And then half of the stuff that's added to the update log should have already been a thing when you added another update. Like the legendary weapons now having the equivalent whatever of enchanted weapons, so you don't have to fight a freshie with an enchant. Oh, so you don't have to fight someone who's power 15 with an enchant as a power 3. What was the plan all along? We're just gonna let power 3s fight people with curved blades and rail blades and Grand Sudoruskas because you guys made them so common in the first place? And then after letting all the exploiters get their hands on a Railblade and Sudoruska and whatever, farming Layer 2 for this long, the game's been out for a month now. The update's been out for a month now. You're going to increase the difficulty now, more than ever, when people start farming layer 2 more? So everyone at the beginning got a free pass if they just decided to learn it, and people who wanted to take it slow are getting punished for it? Moving on to stuff like Saint J and not going crystallization. Crystallization has been meta for so long, and here's why. Because the regular freeze on ice sucks. There's a reason people were adding Eternal and Aeon Logstones to ice. The only redeeming quality ice has without crystallization is Saint J. And you guys just nerfed Saint J. People can't heal for as long. So what does all this mean? People are going to run crystallization more. Regular ice is going to be laughed at. You're just pushing meta more and removing creativity for builds. Like Shrine of Order. Genuinely tell me what was the point of nerfing Shrine of Order. Tell me what kind of build you could have made that was so overly busted and unfair that you had to remove the creativity from everyone. Everyone that had a brain used Shrine of Order. It was good. It made builds more fun. It made builds more creative. You could have done so many more things that you normally wouldn't be able to do, and the idea was amazing. Until you nerfed Mantra scaling. Everybody went Mantra first and then everything else afterwards for a reason. It's because it made the builds more unique. Not to mention, you give people the restless flaw, even if they don't have an oath. There's no point in going Shrine of Order anymore because your builds probably won't be as viable as they could be if you just made a normal build. Okay, I just reread this. There's a cap. You just can't have it as long as you used to on Saint J, which I guess that's pretty fair. Now, I might be nitpicking on some things, but thank you for making attribute flasks now actually usable. You know, because as if they weren't useless enough, you made them sellable for 30 notes. They're so useful now. I'm glad you added them to the game. What's the point? Just get rid of them. Or make them actually be able to, like, give you EXP or something. Also, with this arena change, you made ganking dead again. It was just starting to become alive. I used to see people ganking all the time before arena, and it was just making a comeback. Time of conflict is what made ganking dead in the first place. Now there's no team fights anymore. It's all just gonna be arena and dead servers again. And as I'm recording this video, they drop a new statement. Fix the Voyaging Forever bug. This would have been useful 6 hours ago. Whenever people were stuck, this would have been useful whenever Time of Conflict came out. Why can't you just drop updates right away? There was no reason to have this update come out 7 hours after the official update log. Also, another issue I have, why is wherever Chaser slams down, wherever like he keeps like thrusting himself into the ground or whatever, why is that called a safe zone if you get pushed out of it? What's the point of calling it a safety area? It's something that got me wiped. It's supposed to be a safety area. I mean, at this point, you might as well revert this update and make it the meme update that the hackers or the exploiters or whoever got into your webhooks. That update was better than the one that you just dropped. It was so much more interesting. Aside from that, I'm gonna go maul that I had to fight Chaser for 12 minutes. And the second I kill him, I die. And it not being restorable for whatever reason. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Before any of you guys say anything in the comments, yes, I did feel like Dan VR recording this video. Alright? I feel like I'm walking in his footsteps as we speak. But yeah, don't forget to stay hydrated. Touch, guys. This Deepwoken update sucked. I'm out. Peace. Oh, what? What the fuck? What? Bro. 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 What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? It block breaks you.